know what's going on, ladies. GRM, check it out on the day. GRM, check it out on the day. GRM, we're doing it. GRM.
Being around Americans, like, to be honest, it kind of like not saddens me, but the way everyone spends so much time and focus on like what's it like to be around Americans, it's like I would prefer if the focus was more, you know, what's it like to be around global musicians, because that's all it is really. You know, I say like music is the language of the world, so all artists, no matter what country, is just a flight away. You just gotta just picture it and then do it. I wouldn't say I feel like people are pigeonholing me, but I just feel like, you know, especially over here we have an acceptance for their music. Why shouldn't, you know, people work towards them having an acceptance over there for our music? You know, it's different when American artists come over here and acknowledge who they've been told to acknowledge, you know what I mean? Like who they think's firing or whoever their PR team thinks firing, so it looks good when they're here. I'm talking about actually over there in their homeland. You know, we don't scrutinize their music. I think, do I think my work ethic has changed since, you know, traveling? I've always been like a hard worker, but I think one thing that being out in America kind of gave me that I lost is my hunger back. Do you know what I mean? Just seeing like, just how hungry they are, even when some will perceive that they have it all. Do you know what I mean? It just brought that fire that I had in my tummy when I was 16, that I can openly admit that I lost. Do you know what I mean? It just brought that right back. So, you know, I think that's why when people hear my music now, they connect with it just as much as some of my older stuff, because they can hear the passion again. So I think, do I think they're willing to accept grime music in America? Is like, I just think it's crazy how people look to me to be the voice when it suits them. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm in the situation and I'm living it, I'm doing it. I think, you know, in the world of music, people, you know, accept what becomes impossible to ignore. You know what I mean? We're in the UK right now, and Afrobeats had its toll in the charts. We're in the UK, and African music has took its toll in the charts as African music. It's not under a lot of different names called Afrobeats. That's because they made their you know, music so hard to ignore that it did it organically. You know, I feel in terms of the music, the artists that are in the forefront and could push, you know, the boundaries, I feel that if, I can't speak on behalf of all the artists, but if you're like me, you'll just hop on any production that you're feeling. And you know what I mean? As I mature as a person, the music I make will mature, and so will the music that I listen to. So, to be honest, I can't answer your question. You have to ask someone that literally only makes that genre of music.